So what were you talking about here? I just asked you about running and how passionate you are about it.
I'm very passionate about it now because I had tried many other sports. I tried football, I tried baseball, basketball, tennis, and I was always pretty mediocre at them, and it just wasn't as fun for me. It was sports that had always been pushed on me by other people. I mean, those are the big sports that everybody talks about, and I just didn't like it. And one time, I just decided. One time, I went in the weight room, and Gus and the other cross country kids were in there, and Gus asked Tom McKenna. He's like, "Oh, who is that kid?" And Tom told him it was me, and he looks at me and he says, "Why don't you run cross country? Look at you." And I laughed about that at first, and then I took it seriously and started running, and I enjoyed it, and I like it so much that if I was given the opportunity to run track or cross country at a school like CU or CSU, I would give up going to Stanford for track and field or cross country.
Okay, that's pretty passionate.
Yeah.
And can you give us a perspective here? When was the turning point? When was the day that you saw Gus in the gym? How long ago was that?
That was last winter.
So like a year ago.
About, yeah.
That you've just recently found this passion that you have, that you would give up neurology at Stanford
Yep.
for running.
Yeah.
Can you explain that? Because that sounds pretty strange.
It's just, it's fun and it's challenging, and I would still be able to do some kind of medicine at CU or CSU, but it would just add more to the college experience. And I mean, spending all this time and energy into running that I am right now, it just feels like it wouldn't be worth it if I didn't get to do something in college.
What is it that makes it so attractive to you, or that you sound like you're hungry for it?
The challenge of it. It's a difficult thing it's physically difficult, and it's mentally demanding, and emotionally you've got to be all there. It doesn't require a technical aspect. It's not something that has to be learned over the course of many, many years. You get out there, and if you want to be fast, you're going to work hard and get fast.
Okay, so explain a little bit of your game plan. You guys made it to nationals?
We haven't made it to nationals yet. This is like the Southwest regionals. If the team does well there, which is going to be difficult. I mean, it's a lot of teams. But if the team does well there, or if individuals do well there, then you would get a run at the nationals in Oregon.
And so you said about November 20th, and then you're going to start the game plan you already have for track this spring. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, maybe in the grand scheme of things, all of this cross-country stuff starting in June was just the base for track. And so as soon as we're done with 5Ks and cross-country, I'm going to jump right into it and start lifting and doing the speed work with Mr. Kemmer, and just start pounding away so that when that first meet comes in track, I'm already through the speed work and blowing people away.
And this is just, the Kemmer thing is just on your own volition. I mean, you're doing it on your own. It's like for free, but you've hired this guy out because you know what you want to do, and you're just doing it.
Yeah, I know what I want to do. He knows what I want to do. And I think we're going to work really well together. Just because, he's an understanding guy, and he knows his stuff about track. He's coached 5 kids that went on to be Olympians, so I'd say he definitely knows what he's doing.
Cool.